Now let's talk about the main event, Isaiah Brisco and Nazir Kaur. This game was super entertaining to watch. Nazir Kaur was cooking the life out of Brisco, hitting him with side steps, step throughs. Meanwhile, Brisco was struggling to keep up, and then the crowd started to intervene. In the same sense, Naz was starting to get the ball, they were starting to swarm and give the chance to a break to be caught. Brisco used this to kind of catch his breath, and it worked. But within that, Isaiah Brisco started to find his rhythm within one-on-one and get to the free throw line. An insane comeback ensued. The craziest thing of all, it came down to a lot of free throws. The crowd was yelling and allegedly even at some point threatening the refs, which put a lot of pressure on the refs at the end. Get a lot of lopsided calls, more so in favor of Brisco. Naz was stuck at 29 for a long time, and to Brisco's respect, he played really good defense on him at the end. At the end, Brisco hit a couple shots and some free throws, eventually got to a final score of 29-28. And then the play of the game. The most controversial call. Isaiah Brisco, holding the ball, looked at the crowd and told them to back up. Naz poked the ball, and the refs called a turnover. Isaiah Brisco got mad and demanded that the play needed to be reassessed, more because there was someone right on the back of him. Naz, of course, playing good defense, you hit the ball when the ball's checked, that's a live turnover. This disagreement led to the game not finishing, and a huge controversy now about if he quit or the game needs to be reconsidered.
Damn.
Everybody wants to know why.
Hey, it was getting down to the crunch for a nigga that shouldn't even be in the gym with him. I had him 1 point to taking the lead for winning the game, and I poked the ball out. You can see it on video. We're gonna post a video. And he didn't want to get the ball up because he was scared I was going to end the game, and he would like to pay that money. He still like to pay that money. I don't know who. So, you know, I did all I could do. You know, I can't really. When I slipped at the top of the key on the west spot, I gave the ball up. When I didn't like the 17 to 18 free throws that he shot to stay in the game, I still came and played every possession. So, you know, I couldn't make a shot down the stretch, but I was going to find a way to win. So, it was just.
So basically, long story short, he didn't want to. Do you feel like you won that game, 29-28?
Yeah. If the ref call a call and you don't want to give you don't want to take the ref's call and you quit and it's game point and I'm up, I don't know how else to explain it.
Do you think the crowd did that on purpose?
Oh yeah, I think they was nervous because I had a couple good shots at the end that I could have made, and I was getting good looks. At the end of the day, I just wasn't making them. But they gave me a rest, so I was going. It was a dog fight, man. I was tired, you know. It was down to the wire, but I was gonna figure out a way to win, like I always do. You know what I'm saying? So that stop he was rolling. I got a stop when I needed to. I got all the stops I needed. He had 28 for a little bit. I got all the stops I needed to win the game, and he quit when the call didn't go his way, and I was up. I don't know how else to explain it.
A lot of people have different opinions on the pay-per-view event. However, almost all of them agree that Naz won. Isaiah Brisco forfeited the game. Will we ever get to see this done correctly? Did the refs actually get threatened? And did fans interfere to give Brisco a breather? This is YouTube basketball. The games are always going to be controversial. But at the end of the day, this was a pretty impressive event. Look forward to seeing the outcomes here.
Trying to switch calls and all types. So I'm like, nah, he called the foul for the layup, second foul. So I'm shooting a free throw. And y'all come to me like, oh, nah, it's Nesco ball. Not going down my watch.
So can we be honest, did I hit the ball?
I have no idea. I have no idea, bro.
Hoodie Qel played against T Hosley in a 1v1 and it was a competitive game. Both hoopers were giving it their all, emotions were all over the place, but overall it was a clean game. However, out of the blue, it started raining. Terry didn't care and kept on dropping buckets. Meanwhile, Qel felt like he was gonna lose and decided to pull out of the game.
Not like this. What's the score? It's a good bet move. What you doing? It's a good bet move. I can't lie to you. Now it's wet now. It's wet like now. Then it was a little dry. I'm saying back my last bucket. My last bucket it was just like this. When you was up 11-10, you ain't saying shit. That's a bad move. You feel me? It's too late. Yo, come here. What just happened, bro? Come on. Hey, look at this. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. But just say it when I'm down 11-10. It wasn't like this. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I'm on offense. Why am I gonna say what I'm on offense? I'm on defense now. It's some reason. Hey, play this side. I'm on offense. Why am I gonna bail you out? You feel me? Now it's getting point. I'm on defense. Be honorable though. It was 11-10. I can't drive. I had to shoot because I can't move. But be honest, but I ain't say shit. It's tie game. You're not losing. I'm not losing. You got game. You down. You down 12-11. I got a point. You know, man. Yep. Yo, I mean, he ain't lying. You're not lying. Just say it before I hit the tee. Bro, I knew it was too slippery. That's why I shot the tee.
In my opinion, Hoodie Qel tried to play it off and blame it on the weather, but I think he just didn't want to lose and decided to cut his losses while he can. And so they decided to run a rematch to finish the game. This time, however, it was an indoor gym, so that there will be no excuses. However, something felt off about the entire game. Terry was complaining way more often than he usually does. This time Hoodie Qel was up and it was very obvious that he was gonna get the dub. And then this happened.
Every time I voted your when I lost the team out, when it was some you said you can't overturn it. He called exactly a foul. Exactly. You just prove my point. What did the ref call? A foul. Take ball. Thank you. Thank you. He's not going to jump ball because what's the point? This is not going to be a ball anyway. Finish the game, nigga. Finish the game, nigga. It's old ass. Finish the game. 20 years ago, maybe. Not now. Finish the game so we get drunk, nigga. Not now. Not now. Finish the game so we get drunk, nigga. Let's have fun. Game line, nigga. Game line. Pop the boys, nigga. Yeah. That's so true. Everybody trying to. You want another point? Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't want to check ball, bro. You got ball. Why you ain't got the ball? You got I'll give you 3 points. So then check ball. You was talking about all that shit alive. You was talking about it was going to be in the 5 and everything. It was real dark for you. Listen, let's move on. If I lost, let's go. Okay, let's go. It's cool, but you're not going to wait that long until we check, bro. And then you tell me, I don't you ain't been saying though. I didn't want to give it to you. I didn't want to give it to you. I didn't want to give it to you. But I'd rather give you the ball than not finish the game. That's why. I'd rather give you the ball than not finish the game. It's hard. Yo, Nate. I ain't never seen you ever do no shit like this. You know what happened 30 minutes ago? I was on the CL. We get out. As soon as the sun got down, you go, yo, you that scared, bro? You scared to lose that bad? Because you leave. You know I'm not scared to lose. No, I don't. You look scared right now, bro. Come on. I'll give you 3 points. You was saying all that Terry shit over. That shit got real dark today. That shit got real dark today. All I'm saying is, bro, I'm almost dark for you last time. I walked you down. Yeah, it got dark. It got dark. You quit. You quit. No. I'm sitting here just like you are. I'm sitting here just like you are. When you knew it was wrong. I didn't want to get you. But you knew it was wrong. How you know that? I don't know. I just want to finish the game. I don't know what's wrong. I still think I'm right. But I'd rather give you the ball than not finish the game. That's what I want. So why you ain't been doing? Because I was hot. My girl pulled me to the side and talked to me. She talked to me on my girl, pulled me on the side, and I want to give you the ball. Terry's scared. I'm not even on that type of shit. We are though. It's just you're not gonna put me in a situation when your referee don't know. You put yourself in a situation the whole time. You're down 10-5. You put yourself in a situation though, bro. Come on. You know what I love you, bro. No, I don't want that way. Let's finish the game. You got it. Anybody back? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All right. Anybody that's back to the way they go. I can't respect that. Check it out. I ain't respect what you did last time. I still ain't respect you. This ain't about you. You didn't respect me. It's not important. There's nothing wrong right here. We are still in the gym. I said I'll give you the ball. Let's check ball, and you're saying no. There's nothing else. Listen, bro, you got the win, bro. I don't want the win, bro. I want to go get a win, bro. That's sorry as shit, bro. I can't respect that, bro. I'm sorry.
And just like that, Terry quit mid-game, probably the only time that he was ever done something like that. Sometimes quitting is not necessarily leaving the gym and not finishing the game. Sometimes quitting looks like this. Kenny Chow 1v1 MK in a HOH 1v1 tournament and he was getting dropped off. He stood no chance of winning and that messed with his head and for some reason he just gave up.
Get the fuck up! Don't try me! Don't quit. I'm not playing. Don't get quitter.
All of the examples that I mentioned might seem bad, however this one is way worse. Will called out Paris Collins, who is an overseas pro to a 1v1. It was very close and entertaining game to watch. However, Will managed to get into Collins' head and almost made him quit.
Yo, that's both. Too dirty, bro. About fourth one. You playing too dirty, bro. You won. You won. Time out. I want perfect. Bro, it's 20 bands, bro. It's 20 bands, bro. Bro, I understand that. But it doesn't matter, bro. You're here for a reason. Don't quit. Because quitting is gonna make you look like a bro. No cap. I ain't even gonna. I know I ain't. All right, so you ain't. Get up. Let's go. Get up. Finish. Get up. Get up.
That's not dog shit. That's not I'm gonna let them handle that.
Hold up. You already complained about fouling when you had to.
I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I promise you.
I wouldn't touch that.
That's only right. That does not make. Y'all will get to fill it. We'll make it, but y'all will play for the game.
I get that. I'm not done. You up?
The ref managed to talk to him and bring him back to the game, and it seemed that everything was gonna go smooth until this happened.
Lock in. All right, so get the out of the gym. Go, leave, bye. Go. Get out of my gym. Roll me. Get out of my gym. Get out. Hey, yo, get him out. Go. Wait.
Yo, listen, no one comes to the gym if you're gonna quit. I don't care who you are, what you are. Don't come play if you're a quit. What kind of man does that? That's my own teammate. What kind of person does that? Real
That is probably the only time that I have ever seen someone quit mid-game and just storm off the gym.